Hello world! This is Pokemon Trainer Story, and this is probably the battle that I'm most proud about that I've had in a long time. I feel like I made some really nice plays, and it got me so pumped that I now have a reason to live. So, without further ado, here's some further ado. Alright, so this team got the defensive core in Skarmory and Milotic. Gardevoir can be pretty bulky as well. I'm not even sure what item it had, but has Greninja as well, very standard Greninja. Gallade as well, so that's cool that they're having the two forms of Gardevoir there. And also Chawizard, and I brought my team, have some oldies but goodies in Oatmeal and Sparkles. And I brought some new members along too, so I figured, hey, might as well give them a shot. And everything worked out awesome. Perfect music for it, too. Alright, Tenzin, this guy that randomly challenged me. He was a very good player, in my opinion. Got my King's Rock Bangles, the Persian out. And I saw that he was a Skarmory, so I figured it was going to Stealth Rock, so I wanted to get out of here, switch to my good old trusty Angelica, and he just whirlwinds me out, and I get dragged out to Barbie, the Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, and I figured this thing has no moves, because it is Whirlwind Stealth Rock, so I wanted to have Angelica in to blow them away with its Defog, which I do in fact do. This team, a lot of my teams have very, very fire-based power, like fire-type based heavy hitters recently, so I've started using Angelica a lot more now that Stealth Rock is affecting me. But here comes Beef, and I do use U-turn here. I did not expect him to stay in on a Infernape. But hey, everybody makes mistakes, I guess. And I switch back over here, and he whirlwinds me again. And Bangle, I figure, if he's gonna stay in, I'd like to fake him out. If not, I wanted to see who was here, and I knew I'd outspeed and switch out, so hey, you know, whatever. But yeah, I used Fake Out, and he's got a Burn Orb, and I was like, no, got this defensive core going on right now that I didn't feel like I was adequately ready to face using usually I don't have too many real wall breakers. But this works out perfectly, because I expected a Toxic, or something like that from Milotic. And the bad thing about Milotic when it comes to Alice's strongest move would be neutral effective move, would be would be close combat. But because he poisoned me, Facade was now my strongest neutral move, so I could just spam Facade a couple turns. I was going to see if he'd get into the habit of recovering every turn. I was hoping that'd be the case, and I was going to switch to Infernape, use Thunder Punch. Hopefully Oko does not Oko, as you'll see in a few seconds, but it does with the addition of Alice's Facades. It does cause him a little bit of a stress, because he does die. But yeah, Alice's Quick Feet come into play, because as you saw, there was no Intimidate. Quick Feet is the ability that I chose. I was originally going to choose Intimidate, but I bred one that was the IVs I want, and then I thought, you know what, Quick Feet is going to do me a lot of good, because then I won't have to use Insomnia Burn as much to absorb status. I could bring Alice with me, and Alice could absorb the status and get some good from it. But yeah, I Thunder Punch here, get it right into Burn Death range, and I thought, well, I figured I could kill Skarmory with Oatmeal if I played it right, and if everything went perfectly, and if you expected it to be a normal Donphan that you'd see every day. But as you know, I do use Endeavor on my Donphan, but Greninja comes out, And I was happy that I brought Bengal out here because Fake Out does do a good amount of damage, and then I'm allowed to U-turn out next turn, but I do get hit, almost get knocked out. But 7 HP is what I'm left with, and this comes back later in the match, and really does show to be a blessing for me. I would have lost this match without the Bengal and Alice, I swear. But Barbie comes out, and I figure, hey, he's going to use an Ice-type move, and I'm going to Mega Evolve. No, he uses Grass Knot because he's not dumb. He pretty much figures that I'm a Mega, but hey, I didn't know. I mean, I was kind of hoping for the extra bulk as well, so I didn't think that it would hurt as bad as it did, to tell the truth. But I forgot that Greninja's a monstrosity who needs to be stopped. But I get him right into a good Ice Shard range. And I switch Barbie out. And, Oatmeal. This is exactly what I wanted to happen, too. I wanted to get him to 1 HP, get the little boosty, be able to smack this Protean Froakie down. Frogadier. Greninja? Yeah, Greninja. Smack Greninja down, got my raised with my Patea Berry, and Ice Shard to the face. You're gone, Greninja. Stick that shiny tongue back into your mouth, kid. Here comes this French. This is why I kept Angelica alive. As long as this thing was here, it would give me trouble, and I would have lost this match if Angelica was dead. So, but then this Citrus Berry comes into play, and I think, well, I can't kill it with an Ice Shard now. So I endeavor again, and it whirlwinds me out, and thank the heavens Sparkles didn't get sent out here. It was actually Alice, who, because of her speed boost from the poisoning, does become faster than Skarmory, even if it chose to do an attacking move, which would have probably been Steel-type, honestly, if it did have one. Because I didn't see any flying-type move or anything like that. I don't know. It probably was Steel, honestly. But yeah, Alice's days are numbered. And here comes Gaylame. And I figure, maybe I could survive this. If not, I'll just consider this a nice sack to bring out my Presh Angelica. Now, I knew if I would have known that it had a choice band, just I didn't exactly. I figured this would do the most damage, but it did. It did a lot of damage, and it does weaken him considerably. And I think that was a misclick, which is very unfortunate for him. But I get a chance to defog there. But I believe I would get a chance to defog no matter what, though, because Angelica does have a massive amount of bulk. And then Shadow Sneak comes about to do borderline nothing. 9 damage. God bless. It's like Tang versus a Lugia. But got this Gaylame out of here. And pretty sure out comes Sixywoman. Which, yeah. No comment on that one. That's quite the nickname, my friend. You put that overcoat on. I don't need any of that 60 dances. But yeah, Thunderbolt does considerably enough to make me a little upset. And I thought maybe it would be a Mega. Maybe I was getting kind of tricked here, like faked out. But I didn't want to use knockoff if it wasn't going to do much. But it probably would have done some. I have no clue what item this thing has either. Because I thought that it would have had a... Yeah, I thought after he used Thunderbolt again, I thought, hey, maybe he's got Choice Scarf. But I guess he doesn't because he uses Psychic. I don't see any recovery. I don't see very much, my friend. But I decided to fake it out, get some nice damage off. I don't see why nobody uses Persian. Persian is honestly good. And I didn't trust that I was fast enough. I honestly think I was just being a silly Billy there. And still thought it was Scarfed. heck, or I thought it would survive a hit. Well, yeah, I thought it was going to use some psychic move. But yeah, I get a Sixywoman down to low HP. Yes, very sexy. And here comes Chawizard with a W. And I do due to my normal shenanigans here. I know a lot of people hate this strategy, but it does do me a lot of good. I don't care if nobody likes me. I mean, when's the last time I've had friends anyway, you know? But it does show to be Chawizard X, which I was honestly kind of hoping it would be Y. But I don't know. Just ignore me. I'm dumb. I was like, during the battle, I remember thinking, oh man, it's X, man. No, man. No. But yeah, here comes the grand finale. 7 HP Persian using Fake Out first turn. And like I said earlier, I have King's Rock on my Persian for Fury Swipes to make it, if it hits like 5 times, that's an extremely good chance for a flinch. And lo and behold, I do get the flinch. And that is what really decided the game. I mean, a lot of people use their Togekisses in that way, and I mean, I'd rather honestly have something neato like this little guy. I mean, everyone knows what Togekiss is going to do. I did not reveal that I had King's Rock until this point, and then I U-turn, and then this bangle comes right back to me, and I defeated the Sixywoman, just like a true American. But yeah, Tenzin he was a great battler. Next time he comes online, I'm actually wanting to challenge him again, because that was one of my most exciting battles I've ever had. I don't usually get to have some battles that fun, and I mean, it was just icing on the cake that it was a win that was so close. I mean, I always hate sweeps. I don't like getting swept. I don't like watching sweeps. I don't like sweeping. I mean, it's not really something that I'm into. I like really close battles. Well, anyway, this is Pokemon Trainer Story, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and this is the battle that caused a really embarrassing Facebook status that I had to delete, because I was so inspired, and my family and all my friends think I'm a huge loser, and they're probably right. But have a happy rest of your day, and I hope you live that beautiful nightmare that we call being addicted to the competitive Pokemon community, and also all that jazz. If anybody is watching this and they want to like or comment, it's chill. I mean, that'd be nice. If you want to comment that you wanted to battle, I am up for it. I don't really go with the tiers. I kind of do mixed more than anything. I've been working on a lot of Pokemon, but usually my teams are pretty mixed. I mean, you can say whatever you want. You can just say, hey, I'd really appreciate a little feedback every now and then, but I do understand that I am usually the only one watching the videos multiple times. So, thank you, everyone, and I really enjoyed this battle, and I hope you did too. And hopefully I'll have one for you soon. See ya!